Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and if you're anything like me, you can absolutely appreciate a beautifully slabbed silver coin. For example, this is my 2019S Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle. I actually bought this directly from the US Mint myself. I did a unboxing reveal when I sent it off to NGC and when I got it back, and I was excited to see that it came back a 70, and I feel sorry for the headphone users that watched that video. My eyes are fully closed. Oh boy, all right. You are currently seeing it. I still have no idea. Like, there's butterflies in my stomach. Yes! Oh, baby! But very beautiful. This is my 2019S Enhanced Reverse Proof. But what happens when slabbing a silver coin goes wrong? Example is my 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame commemorative silver dollar, an MS-70. I had a Cardinals slab because I'm a Cardinals fan. And take a look at that. Look at this. This right here, I can tell you from owning this coin for a very long time, although I'm not the one that submitted it. I did buy this, and when I bought it, there was very little toning at all. There was just a little spot right here on the glove that I noticed when I picked it up, and I'm like, oh, that's no big deal. It's a beautiful coin. Everything else was bright white and gorgeous. As you can see over time, it has developed a yellowing tone, and I think it's going to continue. So how does that happen? Well, I mean, there's a number of ways, and we're going to talk about that in today's video. I'm going to show you some more examples like here, where there's milk spotting and ugly toning, and then we'll also take a look at some of my beautifully toned silver coins, the majority of which were slabbed after they were toned, and I'll show you why they're so gorgeous. So if you guys like things like that, if you want to see more about it, don't forget to stick around and watch the entire video. But with that said, do me a favor. I am on my way to 50,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if you wanted to help me out. So don't forget to go down below and make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future video notifications. And with that said, let's take a look. Okay, so we'll get these aside. We're going to start with some of the uglier ones here. So a lot of these, I wonder what happened. For example, this is a 2016 P Australian Kangaroo. This one was slabbed PCGS. I picked up a bunch of these at the Grove Coin Show in 2020, and these are gorgeous. But take a look at the reverse. There are milk spots all over the place. A huge one under the nose, another one right there on the cheek under her eye. You have a bunch of them in the field. You even have some on the textured part of the coin, like right up here near the rim. You can see on the A and right here above my finger. What happens? Well, I don't really know. I mean, generally it's probably a contaminant. It's, maybe somebody sneezed or coughed and, these are liquid droplets, water droplets that got on it from that. I don't know, but clearly a contaminant got inside of the holder, and then after, a while, it developed these milk spots. It's not really PCGS's fault because there's really no way to tell if it's going to happen or if it's not going to. And if you have ever dealt with like the modern Maple Leafs, 2014 and before, I think they fixed it in 15, you would see what I'm talking about. It just happened all the time. You would open up brand new tubes that would have milk spots on them. All right, this one right here, this is a San Francisco 2014 Silver Eagle. Now, it doesn't actually have the S mint. It was certified to have been struck in San Francisco because it came out of a San Francisco sealed mint box. But this one right here, PCGS certified MS-70, it has the mild Standish label on it. And same thing, look at the top here. You can see there's milk spot toning, more like a milk line going around the top of the rim. And this right here is also one that was not like this when I picked it up. This is going to continue, and it's very unfortunate. We'll take a look at this. Now, this one actually was like this when I picked it up, but I got it for basically the price of a round, so I wasn't going to say no. And you can see why I got it so cheap. This one right here, it's ugly. I mean, it's yellow and orange toning. There's milk spotting all over the place. Look around the sun rays. I'll use my finger to create a shadow so you can see it. Tons of milk spots. Looks like somebody actually hit it with their finger or something, like fingerprint. You have this monster one right here. Now, if you look at the back of this, it's really not bad. It's beautiful on the reverse, but the obverse is really, really ugly. And then this one here, this is another one that toned in my possession. This is a Mercanti label, PCGS certified MS-70 Silver Eagle First Strike, and it is also yellow toning. And now I can't say it's milk spot yellow. Who knows? This may be beautiful in 10 years. I don't really know. But this one here has actually yellowed in my possession, and that is very unfortunate. So will it happen to this one? I hope not. I mean, I've had it for like 2 years now almost, and it hasn't so far. So I'm hoping that I dodged a bullet with this one, because when I bought this, when I had it slabbed, I didn't buy it to resell it. I bought it for my collection, and I'm so happy that I was able to get it at the mint price and not the aftermarket price, because these things are going really, really high. So let's take a look at some beautiful coins that have been slabbed, though. If you guys want to stick around and take a look at these, This one right here, this one I bought like this. I did not have this slabbed. I cannot believe, I know Rob finds treasure when he sees this video. If he's ever seen this coin before, I think he has. He's going to be like, really? Because he has sent off coins that came back artificially toned that do not look as artificial as this. But I don't know, maybe it's legit. But PCGS certainly thought it was at PCGS MS64 Brown. As you can see, it has a very beautiful red tone going on. That is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite coins in my collection. Just because of that gorgeous red and a little bit of purple hue up here color. I mean, this little spot down here between the U and the 1 in 1902, and there's a little spot right here at the tip of the first feather, but I don't know. I mean, this is just really cool. And on the reverse, it's the same thing. You can see that red. That is really, really gorgeous. Now these are really cool. I have 4 of these. I actually took these to the Grove Coin Show in 2021, the one earlier this year that we did some videos on to show off. They were sitting in the showcase and people were asking if I was selling them, and I was like, no, they're in my collection. But these are cool. So these are Canadian silver dollars. This one's a 1971 British Columbia SP67. Now this and the other ones I'm going to show you, these were all slabbed after they were toned. So this did not happen in the holder. But man, that is a beautiful tone. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. You got that dark proof finish. Specimen is the grade, so I don't think it's an actual proof. SP67 stands for Specimen 67. But man, that is gorgeous. It looks proof to me. This one here, this is a 1972 Canadian silver dollar. This is a Specimen SP66. And the same thing, you got a beautiful, beautiful tone going on. This one's a lot darker than the other one, but it is gorgeous nonetheless. Actually, to be honest with you, this camera doesn't really do it justice because it does look a little bit better in the hand. There we go. Look at that. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Now, this one right here, this one's a 1971 Canadian silver dollar. Look at this. This one right here, also bought after it was toned, probably slabbed after it was toned. I bought these. I did not send these off to be slabbed myself, of course. But man, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Look at that red, that really pretty orange. And then finally, 1972, another one, Specimen 65. And this one is crazy toned. You got purples and blues and reds and oranges, and it's all mixed up like it's a splatter pattern, almost like a tie-dye. Except for right over here, you got this rainbow around Elizabeth. And then on the reverse, it's not near as toned, but you can see it coming around the edge. I believe that these were probably in like a dance school album or something for a long time, and that's what caused them to tone it the way that they did. Now, I also have a couple of silver dollars, so we'll take a look at those. This one is really cool because it was actually slabbed. I did not slab this. This one was actually slabbed with the reverse showing instead of the obverse. And as you can see, it's a 19020 MS64. And take a look at why they slabbed it this way. Very cool if you look at the bottom here. You got this beautiful blue and red and orange hue going on around the bottom. And this is toned up around here as well, but it's not as pretty as the bottom of this coin. And then flip it over to the obverse, and you kind of got the same thing going on around the same side. How'd this happen? You got me. And then finally, what we'll show you for the day, and then we'll go ahead and get out of this video. This is a 1883 MS62 with a lot of toning going on bottom right. Take a look at the reverse though. Man, that is pretty. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Holy smithereens. Isn't that pretty? So that is it, guys. How to avoid stuff like this. Just whenever you're buying slabbed coins, just kind of keep your eyes peeled. You know, look for milk spots, look for possible starting tone. Honestly, now that if I knew then what I knew now about the way coins tone inside of the slab, I probably wouldn't have bought this because there was a little bit of yellowing going on here, which didn't really bother me that much. But when it really spread out, now it's like really. In fact, I'll go ahead and pull up the image so you guys can see it from NGC's own website, where you can see it just started over here when they slabbed it, and it has spread since it was slabbed. But just keep your eyes peeled for things like that if you don't want them in your collection. Now, if you do, if you think they're going to tone up beautifully, for example, this 2001 proof I have right here, I think when it's finally done toning, is going to turn out really pretty. It's just now starting to tone. I don't know, maybe it'll be beautiful, and we'll see what happens. And then you can also just submit your own toned coins. For example, this set right here, I picked up at the Grove Coin Show. And that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the tones on that. I really do want to get these submitted. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but that day is coming as well. So anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. Don't forget to like. Help me get to 50,000 by subscribing if you haven't done so yet. And we'll see you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did leave a video above you can check out if you haven't seen it yet. I also want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to my awesome channel supporters scrolling right there on the right hand of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.